Okay, welcome back everybody. This is Thorm with the Game Design Lexicon. I am currently playing some Fallout: A Tale of Two Wastelands. That is Fallout and Fallout New Vegas, or Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, all in the same New Vegas engine with all the DLC and few quality of life improvements. Wonderful, wonderful mod for the two initial Fallout games. If you have both of them, I would highly suggest it. We were talking to Frankenstein lady here. Let's see what she has to say some more. Let's see. Science 60. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow? Succeeded. She's about to nod and stops, points at herself, and then shakes her head. She points at your collar, then hers, and nods at the Pip-Boy. She makes triangular motion and the same slow pulse before her. Does it work with any other collar? She frowns slowly, shakes her head. She opens her mouth and makes the motion of a turning dial and points at herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once, then again points at the two of you, and then the Pip-Boy. Only between us. She nods and motions for you to go ahead. Interesting. It's kind of reminding me of that, you ever see that movie, The Cube? Or I guess Cube? It's kind of reminding me of that. Like all these people like gathered in this weird like puzzle-like environment where you gotta do things to be able to something, I don't fucking know. Where am I going here? Okay, so it says pretty sure it wants me going out. This doesn't go anywhere but down to where I've been. And let's see. Does it want me to go out this door here? No, it doesn't want me to go in the bathroom, does it? Oh. 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 Oh yeah, these guys are a pain in the ass to kill, aren't they? Should have reloaded while I ducked behind that thing. Okay, so yeah. This is wanting me to go back out, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's do that then. Bip. So yeah, I guess these guys just keep coming back. Well, whatever floats their boat. So I'm finally starting to kind of remember this level a bit. Hey guys, how's it going?
Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking I was wrong. What's the next step?
Have other people shown up in search of the Sierra Madre?
Tourists, you bet. They don't stay long, and they don't stay alive long. If they survive the cloud, the ghost people, the traps, then greed takes over, and they start sizing each other up for funeral suits.
So the visitors all killed each other?
Sure. First they figure they can get out, escape. Then they start thinking it over, start thinking about how they can have it all. They start weighing the odds, taking risks, and then taking each other out. Bomb collars are not. Although, it's odd. The bomb collars weren't linked before like they are now. Guess someone learned what the problem was.
What happened to the people who came to the Via?
Dead. Either got killed by one of the villa's attractions, locals, or the beautiful weather. Can tell you right now, they didn't stick close to each other, and when they did, they let down their guard at the wrong moment. Some left signposts to others trying to help them out. Just led to them getting killed by someone a little more greedy than they were.
Any advice on getting through this?
Well, considering my life's on the line too, yeah, a few things. First off, keep everyone together. Keep checking behind you. Make sure your partners are following. Don't let them wander. Also, don't go running crazy everywhere. Almost every inch of this town is lethal. So if you're not sure, take it real slow. And speaking of slow, don't go shouting or attracting attention. Go quiet. The ghost people find you, it's over.
I have not a problem with them yet. These ghost people, they're the only ones alive around here?
Alive's a tricky word. The locals, the ghost people, not sure it applies to them. They're a little uncivilized. They don't talk much. As in, at all.
Have you tried to deal with them?
Tried talking to them, bribing them, leaving food. Nothing. In the years since, they haven't changed their approach, but I sure have. They catch you, they drag you into the cloud, and you're not coming back out. After that, having your necktie go off would be mercy. My advice? Stay out of their way. They don't die easy.
How tough are they?
You shoot them, they get back up. You stab them, they get back up. That's why I have explosives all over this place. Unless you blow them up, chop them up, disintegrate them, the ghost people don't go down. Not enough bullets in the town to spend on them. So unless you're a real good shot, save one for yourself right before they catch you.
Oh, grim. I'm a fair shot. One shot, one kill is how I handle problems.
Well, you seem like you know how to handle yourself.
I do.
All right. Once I fired a lucky shot, hit a gas tank one was holding, blew his arm off at the shoulder, and he didn't get back up after that. So if you're that good, don't aim for the head, aim for their bombs. And if you can wait until his buddies are close by, even better.
I didn't see any with bombs. Where did they come from?
Friend, there's more mysteries in heaven and earth. Wait, no. There's more between heaven and earth. Oh, forget it. I'd sooner ask what makes me an undying son of a bitch than spend any thought as to why they crawl to life here. I'm counting myself lucky I still have my faculties. They sure don't. Then again, they may not have had the focus I do.
Focus?
Always had the Sierra Madre to keep my mind occupied. Most folks, they don't have the same drive, the same need. Not worth my time. Pretty much ghost people before the bomb, now ghost people after.
Is there anything else about them I should know?
Whatever we do, don't rile them up. Normally there's only a few, maybe a pack. There's more out there, a lot more. If they find out someone's trespassing, it'd be shaking a hornet's nest. Don't want to think how many of them could fill these streets.
Other questions?
It's your time, and if you want to spend it chatting, not much I can do about it.
I found one of your stashes. Why did you leave them around the Via?
Why? Survival. I still needed to leave the residential area to scrounge up supplies, and I don't like taking chances. The villa's dangerous. So I left weapons and stims in case I got in a tight spot. And of course you show up putting your mitts on everything. I suppose this qualifies as an emergency, so I'm not complaining. Much.
Scrounge supplies like what?
I still need to eat. At least I think I do. The villa provides, even if it's not as glamorous as the Cantina Madrid. Once I, realized what you could scrounge up around here, I had a lot of time to experiment. Not the best chef, but, here's the mix, if you can stomach it. I call it a Sierra Madre Martini.
How do you make it?
Scrape some cloud residue off the walls, mash it in a tin can with some junk food from the machines, then hold your nose and down it. There's electric hot plates around if you can't find a campfire to mix it at. Also, there's other recipes you can do with the cloud residue, although it might take a hardier survivalist than me to brew them. I stick to martinis.
Dean has taught you the Sierra Madre Martini perk, allowing you to mix cloud residue and junk food in a tin can at a campfire or electric hot plate for a surprisingly strong, restorative, and disgusting drink. I guess that's enough for now.
I shed a tear, but I'm sure we'll be chatting again.
This guy's such an ass. Christine raises an eyebrow. Do you know how to get out of here? She points in the direction of the main gate, then points at her collar. She shakes her head, locks her hands around her neck. Then hands lash outward, fingers splayed, and she rolls her eyes back. After a second, she turns... Oh. Okay, well, I gotta go now. I gotta sit here and divine what the fuck she's saying.
If it isn't the clever one, what do you want?
Tactics and positioning?
Orders. For me. This should be good.
That's enough for now, I guess.
See.
So... I guess I need to talk to this guy? Speak with Father Elijah.
Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this.
Okay.
The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
How am I supposed to get to the markers on my map?
I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
What is the gala event?
A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival to mark the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the three in position, then travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the gala. After that, the real work begins.
What do you mean?
Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery, a cheap casino heist. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering Sierra Madre. We're plundering history, taking from the old world itself. It won't let its secrets go easily, not without a fight. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Okay, well, I'll head out.
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to be dead.
Well, I guess not. So, let's see. Travel to Puesta del Sol switching station with Christine. Get Dean to the Puesta del Sol south rooftop. And get Dog to the switching substation in Salida del Sol. Huh. Okay, well actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for the day. I was exhausted when I started, but for some reason I kind of am hitting a plateau right now. And I can tell I'm just kind of like dragging right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just end about an hour early here. And see you next week kind of thing. Let's save the game, of course. And we did a lot on this one. We got through most of the initial dialogue for the Sierra Madre, and next week we will hopefully do a good job of finishing this one. This has been Thorn with Game Design Lexicon. If you do like our content, make sure you give us a follow here on Twitch, where we do stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, typically noon p.m. till 4 o'clock. Sometimes, of course, we end early, as today. Depending on how I'm feeling and what we're doing and whether or not we, run through a game or what. If you can't catch our live show, by all means, hit us up over on YouTube where we air all these videos. You can hit subscribe and the alert button to know when we come out with new stuff. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon. If not, sometime this weekend with some other game. Certainly next Tuesday, where we will be playing some more Legend of Black Silver, a wonderful Commodore 64 game in the vein of the old Ultima series. And then, of course, on Wednesdays we play Spiritfarer. And, of course, our Thursdays are our Fallout days, and that's our schedule for the foreseeable future. Once we're done with the Commodore 64 game on Tuesdays, we're going to be going through some old SSI role-playing games, too, looking at some old CRPGs from that era. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful rest of your day.